Hi guys, hope you're doing well. So today I'm going to show you how I ended up creating the split video. So showing me appearing twice on the screen singing Wise Men Say. Let's get to it. If this is your first time, by the way, viewing my channel, you're welcome. My name is Aurea Pampa. Nice to have you on board. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more videos. Okay, let's get to it. So I'm going to show you my screen. So first, what you can see here is the finished project. Okay, this is what it looks like. So you sort of get the idea. You've got me on both sides of the screen, and I'm going to show you how I did this. The first thing I did actually was record 2 videos of me singing. One thing I have to mention though is that although you can't see it in the screen, I actually used my Samsung Galaxy Buds Plus earphones, and these are quite nice because they're Bluetooth and they're quite discreet. I put them in my ear, so I turned to the other way so you couldn't see them in my ear, but I did have it in there. What I then did with that was that I then used my phone to play the song on YouTube, which meant that I could listen to it whilst singing. That way, both times when I was singing would be synchronized. You could do this without using these earbuds. You could use normal earphones and then just tuck them out of sight if you wanted to look pretty sleek. But yeah, that's what I did. So I listened using these earphones. I'm going to put them back because I don't need them right now. Once I'd recorded the videos, I'll show you the video, what it looks like. So here's one video. So this is me on the right-hand side, recording this. Okay, so that's me recording on the right-hand side. Now on the left-hand side, let's listen to that. So you can see, if I keep the camera in the same frame, so I don't move the camera, make sure that doesn't move. But instead, what I do make sure is that I'm the one who moves from left to right when recording the first and the second video. Okay, so now that we have those 2 videos, what we're going to do is we're going to open Final Cut Pro, which I already have open here. I'm going to create a new project. Let's quickly do that. New project. Let's call it Split Screen 2, just for differentiation. And I'm going to click OK. So now we have that there's a nice blank project. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag in the files that I need into this project. So let's do that. So I'm opening up the Finder, or the place where I have it saved. I'm going to drag both onto the timeline. Okay, so what it's done is that it's put them side by side, but actually I want one above the other so that I can make them sync up. So I'm going to take the left one, which was the second one it dragged in. I'm going to drag that just above the first one, which is great. Okay, next I'm going to try to align them to make sure that we're singing at the same time. So we're singing in sync, basically. Both videos are in sync. But before I do that, though, what I'm going to do is trim the top video so that only one side is showing. So I'm going to trim it such that the right-hand side isn't showing. Let's quickly do that. So the way to do this is on the bottom of the preview screen, you'll see a drop-down menu there where you can click on Transform, Crop, or Distort. I'm going to click on Crop. Then I'm going to go to the Trim tool, drag the right-hand side all the way to the middle. You'll see a yellow line appear when you're right in the middle. When you see that, you can let go. And there you go. So I can see the track at the bottom. And to be sure of what I can see, I can disable this track, the top track, by clicking on it and pressing the V button. Once I do that, that disappears. Once I press it back, it comes in so you can see it there. There we go. So now I can see both tracks visibly on the screen. The next thing I need to do is now make sure they're aligned. So let's do that. I'm just going to do this visually to start with and expand a little bit. And I'm just going to basically play it by ear and then sort of see where I start singing for both. So I think this is about where I started. So I'm just going to move the top track a little bit to the right. I think about there. And then I'm going to listen to it to see what it sounds like. Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about right. Okay, so now that I've got the tracks aligned, I'm going to zoom out by using my trackpad. Okay, so pinch in order to zoom out, and then you can expand if I wanted to zoom in. I'm just going to pinch for now. Okay, let's do this. So, and then I'm going to slide all the way to the left-hand side. Now I want to make sure that I start the singing or the video at the point where I start singing. So I'm going to trim both tracks actually to start just about where I start singing. So let's start with the top track. So about there, and then I'll drag it to the same point on the bottom track since they're already aligned. Okay. So about there, I would say, and then I'm going to drag the top track and make sure it's aligned right there. Wonderful. Okay, by the way, if you want to make sure that the tracks snap to each other, and you often see that yellow line, what you need to do is come to the right hand side of the screen and click on the snapping option there. When you do that, it makes sure that when you're dragging left and right and all that, things snap to the point where they should. It's just a really helpful tool. All right, so let me try that again. Snapping to the left. Fantastic. Now we've got everything working well. Okay, let's play this back. Fantastic. In the other video, as you saw, there was a dividing line. A simple way to create this would be to add another shape, so a rectangle, but squeeze it right down to the middle, such that it just appears in the middle as almost like a line, and then that's how we put in the vertical line. Let me show that to you. So we go into the titles and generators sidebar, click on that. Okay, now that that's open, I'm just going to click on generators and type custom, because I know there's one that's just custom where you can change the colors. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take that, drag that, now put that on the highest track. Okay, now it looks like it's going to cover the whole screen. That's okay, we're going to deal with that. So I'm going to then drag the sides from left to the middle, and same thing on the right hand side to the middle, thereabouts. And I'm going to move that slightly to the right to put it in the middle. So now we have that in the middle. We've got a nice line. I probably could even make the line less thick. Let's make it thinner, shall we? Okay, that's about right. And then now I'm going to drag it to the point where I see the yellow lines showing that it's right bang in the middle. Fantastic. And then the last thing I'm going to do is just extend the place where the black line appears all the way to the end of the track. In fact, I'm going to actually have a look and see if I want things to end there, if I want it to end a little bit earlier. Okay, so there, I'm going to stop at the point where you see me smiling. Ooh, there, just about there. So I think the end of this track is fine. So I'm going to drag this as well to about there. There we go. Nice smiley face on the left-hand side, right? Yay. All right, and then now we have the track made. Very simple. Now all you need to do is just press play to listen to it back, and you'll see it working. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. There you go. Then all you need to do is just press the export button up here and export the project, save the file, and there you have it. You'll have a split screen video showing you on both sides of the screen singing to yourself as I'm doing now, or doing something else. You can try it out. Let me know if this was helpful to you. Don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to hit that like button. All right, I'll catch you in the next video. Take care. Bye.